The US Navy now has a drone aircraft carrier, a capability that it hopes will be a game changer for any future confrontation in the Indo-Pacific region. The USS George H.W. Bush is the first of the US Navy's 11 carriers to be fitted with an Unmanned Air Warfare Center, a dedicated command system which will basically be capable of masterminding what will become an increasingly important role in America's naval operations, with drones becoming a major part of the battlefield. Planning on land, as seen in the Ukraine war, the US Navy has been pushing ahead with introducing unmanned systems to fly alongside fighter jets. The first drone to become operational on the USS H.W. Bush will be the MQ-25 Stingray, a $136 million worth unmanned air refueling tanker. The MQ-25 Stingray tanker drone has been developed by Boeing. It is 51 feet long, has a 75 feet wingspan. It is also capable of carrying more than 10 tons of fuel. It will be tested next year in spring. The test will basically make it the world's first operational carrier-based unmanned aircraft. US Navy officials are already calling it a historic moment. They say that having the Stingray on board the carrier will extend the combat range of the warship's Super Hornet fighter jets from 500 miles to 800 miles. And what's next? The US Navy has plans to put a whole range of different types of drones onto the carrier, from surveillance drones to armed drones. The possibilities are endless. In the past, landing on a carrier has involved the creation of complex algorithms that could ensure the safe arrival of the aircraft on the flight deck. It's always a challenge for a pilot to land on a carrier, especially if there is a strong crosswind or if the sea is turbulent. Of course, since jet carrier landings first began in the late 1940s, pilots have learned to adapt swiftly to different weather and sea conditions. But drones, well, they lack the human judgment, and so they face a bigger challenge. But with the new command system, the US Navy hopes to enable drones to land with little, if any, human involvement. Just to put it simply, having this technology is a major boost for the American Navy. But to be sure, the US is not the only one with this technology. China has also secretly built a dedicated drone carrier. The ship has not been reported. Details about it remain a mystery. Earlier this year, the Paris-based outlet Naval News reported that a mystery ship was spotted in satellite imagery of a dockyard near Shanghai. The so-called mystery ship reportedly appeared to be designed specifically to host fixed-wing drones. This is huge, if true. If correct, this could be the world's first drone-dedicated naval carrier. In fact, reports say that the design of the Chinese drone carrier is smaller than the regular aircraft carriers, with a flight deck approximately 1/3 the length and half the width of a US Navy or Chinese Navy supercarrier. Of course, we are not surprised. After all, the risks of conflicts in the South China Sea and the Taiwan Strait are rising. Both Beijing and Washington are in the race to exert their influence in the Indo-Pacific region. Already, the Chinese military strategy features distinct roles for drones of varying sophistication and size. Military experts say that fully unmanned operations with drones will become an indispensable weapon in the future. And so a race between the world powers is on for unmanned aerial supremacy. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.